Greetings, fellow beings. I originally considered a whole slew of other topics to use for this commentary, one being the story of me and my husband, our journey, and how awesome life is with him. But I decided against it, and will continue to save those experiences for a future time lapse. Today, I guess I just kind of wanted to vent about my unusual self. And no, it's not a, oh, look at me and my weird cutesy quirks. Aren't I so weird? No. Recently, I finally came to accept that my life has indeed been filled with strange experiences and emotions that don't match with other humans that I've encountered. My first issue with my unusual self is my need for solitude. Although I don't feel like it's such a weird thing, what do I mean by solitude? Basically, just enjoying a quiet space for my body, mind, and soul to pray, create, heck, even just to sleep. It doesn't happen much, and when I need it, again, it isn't accepted well. Now that just comes with being a mom. It's your fault for having kids. Blah, 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 blah. But no. I mean, yes, I chose to have my two sons, but no, it's not just with being a mom. Which brings me to my next point. Other humans. There are other humans that have a big problem with it and have the desperate need to express it. Like, why? Because I don't wish to partake in activities you wish to do? I'm not prohibiting you. Go on, have fun. Even before I had kids, there was always pressure to do this, try that, work on a project like this because they wanted it for free or practically free. Back then, I would either just do it because I was told to, or decline but be a bit more zealous in my speech, and I would speak quite harshly. Today, I simply say no thanks, usually, and when met with criticism, I continue to decline. Simple. So when did declining something that doesn't benefit myself or my little family become an offense? The same people that have the problem would do what's best for their own, and I wouldn't hold it against them. You do you. But Ash, why decline in the first place? Are you a hermit? Do you hate people? Seriously, why do you isolate? Those are all questions that I've actually gotten. It's stupid. So why? Let me premise with the same little disclaimer from the beginning. I do not completely understand what these experiences are. All I know is that they've proven time and time again to be true. Also, 'tis not an everyday occurrence for me. Okay. Being around people drains me. Not every human, mind you. There are some that are just a delight to be with, and I wish I could converse with them for the rest of my lifetime. It could be because they get the creative juices flowing, they're helpful, they trust me, we're kindred spirits. It could be whatever. There are those people that I'm just like, it's great. If I've had a lengthy, enjoyable conversation with you, most likely a creative one, know that you mean a lot to me. Like, all 6 of you. So it's not all people, but the public majority. How do I say this? The duration of my current existence has been filled with uncomfortable experiences by just simply being in the proximity of some others. Sometimes it's been due to just contact. More on that next episode. You see, humans have flavors. I don't wish to call it their aura or whatever. Gosh, I hate that word. But I don't want to call it their soul either, because like I said, I still don't fully understand. So what's the not good experience, right? What the heck is up? As I said a minute ago, humans have flavors. Some are sweet, some are just gentle. I know technically that's not a flavor, but 'tis how it tastes and feels. Well, there are plenty of spicy ones. What do I mean by spicy? Just that, spicy. Their general close proximity feels hot. It tastes unpleasant. Mind you, I love spicy food. They feel like they could fight over anything if I initiated. Overall, does not feel safe for my mental state or general experience. Not saying all spicy peeps are necessarily annoying or evil, but I can usually tell if we won't be a great mix. Again, that's not for everyone. I got a few spicy friends whom I love dearly. That being said, their presence is still draining. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it just requires so much energy. And when I'm around too many spices or other unpleasant human flavors for too long, it gets overwhelming, overstimulating, even anxiety inducing, although that's rare. It's usually just exhausting. There are a variety of flavors and combinations of them. Some I have yet to find out what emotion or intent it's tied to. Yep, that's the gist of it. It's like being surrounded by, let's say, ice cream cones. And every serving of ice cream I pass, I have no choice but to lick and taste it. I'm not saying I lick humans, I don't do that. But it makes you not want ice cream. Like I said, I don't fully understand. There's so much more to talk about than just the flavors I mentioned. But I will get to that in the next video. Some days I'm lucky and it seems like the thing inside that could fill these flavors is off and I get a normal day. My sincere apologies if this was weird for you too. So here's to exposing my weird experiences in hope of finding answers. Maybe. Honestly, it just feels good to have gotten that off my chest. Once again, thank you for clicking on this video, thank you for listening to me ramble, and as always, thanks for watching. Laters.